I always thought that anything I couldn't say, I could write. That all the words that found themselves lost in the back of my throat would somehow always find their way to my fingertips.
I nominated Grace Ellis.
I nominated Grace Ellis.
And I nominated Grace Ellis for the Youth Frontiers Character Award.
I'm Grace Ellis, and I am a senior at Waverly High School this year, so I will be graduating in May.
I didn't even have to look through my rosters. It was Grace. Yeah, she definitely stood out for that.
It's so insane. I cried when I found out.
Grace, oh gosh, wow would maybe be a good explanation for Grace.
Grace is one of those students who just has it together. She's involved heavily in speech. She is an FCCLA.
Grace and then one other student, Trent Brown, those two came to me and they're like, we're gonna do a STAR project. And a STAR project that students taking action with recognition.
Trent and I decided to focus on interpersonal communication with the initiative to teach sign language to classrooms because of the little third grade boy who's in our district who is deaf. We didn't really have a lot of knowledge in sign language when we started. You know, it's not something that we saw the reason for. It just made us think so much about how it can work within the school and how that affects the student-teacher relationship.
It grabs your attention, it makes you understand what a person who is deaf goes through when dialogue starts to happen.
To have this language put in place for the students so they can have the opportunities that we had to see what Waverly can be is just so important to us because we want to be able to have that environment for them as they come through the school.
I hope that it inspires other people to show kindness.
I would say empathy is one of her greatest traits. When she's in a class, no matter who is sitting next to her or who speaks out or who has an opinion, she validates that for them and connects with any individual and makes them feel valued. Just her ability to speak in front of people and communicate her passion, it just bleeds through her. I wish I had a Grace in every single one of my classes because she helps get discussion and dialogue going.
Grace impacts students every day by just being herself, by being kind, by being honest. She's willing to talk to anyone and really to stand up for what's right, even if it's not popular.
I think that I didn't really come into high school expecting to be a leader. I expected to, just kind of be the person in the background. I just came in with the hope of involvement and wanting to be in things, and then the leadership just kind of came with that. And it came with the passion of doing the things that I love to do. I really want to be an author. I really enjoy writing and especially stories, but I know that that's not a guaranteed career, so I have the English teacher backup, and also a lot of my teachers have obviously inspired me, and so I want to be able to be in that position for someone else one day.
She would be a wonderful teacher.
So excited to see what she is going to do once she leaves here.
I think if more of us behave like Grace does, we would live in probably a better place. I'm really going to miss her when she graduates. I look forward to seeing her every day. So that's the message I hope she gets from me, that come back.
There's always a place you can find that belongs. It might be hard to find, but there's always somewhere, and sometimes it just takes a little digging to find it.